conscious mind woke me up early again with the line from a poem or song in my mind. It had sort of been evolving throughout a few days. I looked it up online and I found it was from Leonard Cohen's song, Suzanne. These lines just stay in my mind still. I can feel their power. And I'll share them with you. Maybe you want to take a deep breath and close your eyes. Listen and just sense the truth in them. And Jesus was a sailor when he walked upon the water. He spent a long time watching from his lonely wooden tower. And when he knew for certain only drowning men could see him, he said, all men will be sailors then, until the sea shall free them. And you want to travel with him, and you want to travel blind, and you think maybe you'll trust him, for he's touched your perfect body with his mind. Now I'm getting an image of a painting I'm called to do that is based on those lines. It's the conscious mind at work to move me into action, conscious thoughts. I thank God for this direction. Now I have to find out from an art teacher that I know of how to do this art. Because I don't know. My conscious mind, connected with my inner Christ, of course, will guide me. And I thank God for my conscious mind that notice what becomes obvious in my life as well as not so obvious, what leads me to evaluate situations and then act on them. It leads me to take care of Smokey, my cat, a few days ago. It led me to do that. Smokey has always been thin and active. However, a few days ago, I realized how thin he'd actually become and he wasn't eating. This happened gradually, and since I see him every day, I hadn't noticed it. So I took him to the doctor, who examined him, took some tests, sent them to a lab, and gave Smokey some fluids and pain medication. He ate a little that evening. When we returned the next day for lab results and treatment, the doctor told me Smokey had a bacterial infection somewhere in his body. Smokey got a time-release antibiotic shot, so he and I wouldn't have to go through giving a cat a pill. Cats and dogs don't love pills. He ate better and better, became alert and grew stronger quickly, and purry too. I appreciate my conscious mind for finally seeing and analyzing the cat's health needs so I could take care of him. My conscious mind leads me to realize my need to meditate and prayer, and do prayer daily, more frequently. I did pray for Smokey's wholeness, and now I thank God for its realization. Great. I visualize his perfect wholeness now, including regaining the weight he'd lost. I accept this now, and I thank God. I perceived, evaluated, reasoned, and judged as to the cat's health and how to act upon it good. The idea of teaching a multi-ability writing class at Park de la Cruz Senior Center came to me, and maybe doing it here for some of the people who attend TIC. And I toyed with the idea, even wrote a draft of a proposal. Then I attended my happy pocket full of money book study at TIC on Saturday, August the 12th. We went through 2 chapters, and in chapter 17, page 184, I read, it pointed me in that direction. It said, remember that people have a unique purpose or ability within them. Experience wealth by carrying out your purpose and ability. Activity, activity. Taking action translates inner value into outer value and material wealth. Well, that prompted me to get in gear and act, as well as appreciate my conscious mind for directing me. What about you? What about you? How do you appreciate your conscious mind? Think about that. Does it put ideas into your mind? Do they stay there, spin around and around, prompting you to act on them? Do a meditation on this. Ask for guidance. Pray for guidance, and then pray first about it. Clarity. Pray for clarity and your own strength of realization. And then meditate on it. And pray, you ask, meditate, you listen for the answer. Because why pray if you don't want an answer? It doesn't make sense. We want answers to our prayers. So, I thank you for listening. I thank you so much for your time. And God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Thank you, Reverend Elaine. That's pretty good. Thank you. Makes me appreciate my conscious mind just a little bit more. I think that was probably the reason for it. Well, if you have found value in this talk today, we invite you to assist in supporting the teaching of the inner Christ as you are led by visiting our website at www.teachingoftheinnerchrist.org with your donations. And there's a little button, a little icon that says donations, and we would welcome any that you feel led to do. And we trust completely in what Jesus told us in Luke 6:38. Give and it shall be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over will be put in your lap. For with the measure that you use it, be the measure you get it back. So what we give, we receive back, multiplied and in kind. So there you are. Thank you, wonderful God, and thank you for joining us today here at the Teaching of the Inner Christ.